Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It is Saturday, and we're hanging out with our friends in the UEC for another awesome Saturday event. Special thanks goes out to everyone in the UEC for once again letting me to hang out here and film these wonderful events. Today we're fighting on the Harpers Ferry map. As you can tell, we're in the quaint town of Harpers Ferry. And who do we have today? Well, we have on the Confederate side, 1st Virginia. We saw those guys last week. Welcome back to the channel. We also have Jenkins Brigade, always a pleasure, and 18th North Carolina, the bigger of these groups, I'm sure. So thank you all for being here on the channel this week. So that's Winkler and the boys going to go out there and try to put a whooping on these Yankees. And on the Union side this week, up the 8th Florida wearing Union colors this week. Alongside the 51st New York, the Serpents. So this should be interesting. Last week, the 51st and the 8th Florida being enemies. This week, they are going on the team, and they're going to try to take on these Confederates attacking this position on the turnpike here. And I personally feel like all these Harpers Ferry maps are weighted toward Union. Hey, man, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Hardy, again, thanks, man. I appreciate you guys' support every week on the channel. It really warms the old heart here. Like I said, we're doing pretty good, and any money that we make here on this channel goes directly back into it. This is a hobby for me. It is not my job, so I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out here and subscribing to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the streaming channel or to the YouTube, now would be a good time. YouTube subscriptions don't cost you anything.
Yep.
So reach on up there and hit that button and enjoy the fun. 'Cause we do this every week. Hit that notification bell too. You might want to know when these videos come out midweek. So you can see here we got the 51st, the Serpents here under Venom, already trying out the muskets, making sure they're working right. They seem to be. And there are your Floridians here. This map is tough because of the cover. Most of the fighting will happen up on this street right here. Confederates typically will come up this way, and they'll try to fight down the hill using the houses as cover. So we'll do our best to see the action today. But if you like open field maneuvering, this is not going to be the battle for you. These get chaotic pretty quick here. But let's take a look at the town of Harpers Ferry. We don't get to see this a whole lot. I've actually visited this place in real life, and it's surprising how familiar it is in the game. It really is. The railroad tracks are there. Of course, some of these, like those are mostly ruins at this point. In real life at this time, this was, these were basically like a armory, stuff like that. And then you had, this was famous for where John Brown actually, that's the building right there that John Brown was holed up in when Robert E. Lee actually came in and put him down. It's funny, Robert E. Lee was actually I believe he was cavalry in Texas at the time. He was home in Virginia on vacation, on leave is what they call it in the military. And that's when John Brown decided to try to create a slave revolt and basically took over this arsenal, tried to take over the arsenal at Harpers Ferry. And Robert E. Lee and Jeb Stuart were kind of called off their vacation to come in and put that insurrection down, which they did. John Brown ended up being hung, of course. But these were the trying times before the Civil War that actually led to a bunch of the hardship on both sides that led to this actual war. You hear Hogg already talking about supporting the 51st. These guys always trying to do their best to support each other in the battle. All right, we're at the 40-minute mark. You know what that means. It's about game time. So good luck to the Confederates and the Union here. Let's have a clean fight. We'll see exactly how these Confederates want to attack this Union position. My bet is they're going to go right up that street right there. You hear Winkler already talking to his boys. There's Lieutenant Shum. I can't see the whole name, so I apologize. Anybody from Jenkins Brigade wants to tell me what the full name is. So, Second Lieutenant Shum. Jenkins Brigade going up the road. That is the typical advancement of the Confederates here. And we've already got fire coming in. 51st not wasting any time getting up the street here is what it looks like. So all the Confederates going up the hill there. So who do we have here blocking the way? That's Venom in the 51st. And we've got Hog and the boys. Oh, we got more 51st back here. They split in two. Hog and the guys going up to meet the Confederates on the high ground.
Oh, shit.
Here they go. They're already here. And Florida right at the edge of the map one more time. And there the Confederates go, flooding down the hill into the 51st. But the Florida's on their flank here, and the flagmen already going down. So they got the attention of Jenkins Brigade, but it looks like the 18th is coming straight down the hill. So 8th Florida taking on the whole Confederate Army by themselves early on in the battle, taking a lot of heat here. Oh my God, huge volley. Tar Heels putting a hurting on the Floridians early here.
We need help.
All right, does the 51st know it? They're coming up here. Yep, they're putting some pressure on them as well.
Yep, right. Flag coming down.
And the other part of the 51st on the street here, facing off also. So you can see the Unions created a pocket here, and the Confederates have fallen nicely into it. Hog and the boys going back behind the stone wall here, trying to get some cover. Oh my God, here come the Confederates.
Let me know when they're about to be here.
1st Virginia got their dander up, coming straight after what's left of the Florida and overwhelming the position. Look at this. Confederates on the move, followed up by the 18th North Carolina. And Florida has been destroyed. And now the 51st got guys on their flank here. A lot of Confederates deep into enemy territory. We got Jenkins Brigade, 18th, 1st Virginia. This is the whole damn Confederate Army right here. So we're going to see if the 51st can respond to the Confederates being in their back pocket. And they'll have to wait for the Florida to respawn here.
Yep.
And it looks like they're doing it down here on the main street.
Bayonets 2, boys.
I'm sure the 51st could have helped us out.
So there are cannons here. I do hear artillery going off. And the question is it those guys way up there on Maryland Heights shooting guns? That would be awesome. I can't even get to them without going out of bounds. So the Confederates are kind of in a tough spot here. It's a good spot. But their reinforcements are clear on the other side of the map here. So we're going to see if they can hold this position. This stairwell typically becomes a bloody mess. And here come the Floridians. Oh, man, they're coming right up into the side of the Confederates. I don't even know if they see them here. Hog and the boys in the trench here. Are they going to be able to withstand this barrage? Oh, he sees them now. 18th North Carolina not able to get a volley off in time. And the Florida taking an advance down the road here. Oh, we've got 51st in behind him here. 51st kind of split up. They've got guys on both sides of them. You got Confederate reinforcements coming in. But the 51st trying to do their best to put some heat on these Confederates, and they've kind of trapped these guys back here in the back.
Shit.
And here they come. You heard them. They're charging. 51st trying to hold back the wave. And you've got 8th Florida in the street. Confederates aggressive as hell this match. Really liking this. Oh my God, artillery coming in. I got to see where that artillery's coming from. It's got to be those Confederates up on the hill. And the Union has done it. They've held off that massive charge by the Confederates. Hey, there's Todd right here. He must be running an admin because I don't see him alive. All right, and you hear it, the huzzah. The Confederates are now engaged. There's still quite a few of them back here. 1st Virginia, some of the Jenkins Brigade, and they're heading back up the hill. Oh, one poor Yankee bastard going down there. Oh, yeah, they've changed the model of that church. Look how beautiful that is. All right, I'm getting distracted. All right, so the Confederates figured out that this point down here, not really good to hold. There's Captain Jordy. Getting his men out of here. 1st Virginia doing a really good job. I'm proud of those guys. New to the channel, new to the event, but they're doing a damn good job. They're aggressive, and they like to fight. There's some of the Jenkins Brigade guys here trying to hang on to this spot. But not near the point of contention. Confederates have been mixing it up, but they haven't been able to get to this point yet. So we'll see if they change their tactics and decide to come straight down the road here. You can see the piles of bodies
What's left of it
in the road.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just make a double ranks with 51st right now. Can't do anything.
So the Union, they fought them off, but you can see they did it at a high price. And we still have Confederates. Okay, here come the rest of the 8th Florida back. Oh no, and Venom. Here's the 51st, actually.
Captain, scouts up the stairs.
Is it?
Right.
And the Kentucky Battery boys having to fight with muskets this week. I'm sure they are not very comfortable doing that, but they'll be just as good, I'm sure. So the Union obviously don't have guns this time, so we don't get to see Turnling's guys reek down the heat like they did last week.
Left side.
That's how
Left side.
friendly is.
Oh my god, I'm so used to fighting Union. There's their flag
Company
there.
halt, left face.
Yeah.
Left face.
They want to go after that flag bearer.
Y'all
He
got him?
snuck right out of there, though, didn't he? Yeah, and here's your Jenkins, guys. Nope, 1st Virginia.
Is one of our flags here? Oh,
Yeah, one of our
1st Virginia came down, gave their guy enough time to get in and get that flag. And this is typically where you're going to see the Confederates fight up on this hill. So you see Jenkins Brigade coming down in here. Oh, there's Shum going straight to it. Look at this. Guys pouring through into the street. 51st. Caught by surprise a little bit. 8th Florida here. We'll do our best to see it. Jenkins Brigade just coming straight in with the bayonet. American flag laying on the ground here. Looks like Hogg is dead. Yeah, the Confederates might have guns, but I can't see how they could be very effective. Oh, Hogg's back.
Hog, we need to move back.
Yeah,
Safest place.
So the Union under heavy fire here, but it looks like the 51st have moved up the hill. They got a lot of bodies on the ground, but it looks like they forced the Confederates off that position. They're running for it. You can see 1st Virginia, Jenkins Brigade, trying to get the hell out of there. So the sacrifice was not in vain. And here come Hogg and the boys to reinforce the 51st.
Over this wall.
Left face. Unfortunately not.
Double quick forward.
Double quick forward.
So Hogg wanting to get right on the edge of the battlefield. He's on it. This is it right here.
Oh.
And they want to use this hill for protection. You see the 51st coming up to their side.
Get your bayonets.
But this position does give up on the point of contention, so if they keep this up, they might let the Jenkins Brigade. This is exactly what I was thinking right here. Look at that, Confederates sneaking up right behind them to the point of contention. This is your 18th North Carolina Tar Heels just creeping in, and they're going to be able to take that point of contention if the Union does not come back here and try to get it back.
Alright, boys, Jenkins.
JB, what's on our right flank?
Nothing so far. I'm gonna move up.
So they're having a hard time here. Winkler trying to get reconnaissance on the the Union here, who are all up on the hill. But you can see that blue line is fading fast, and the Union guys have got to see it as well. They know that they've been flanked here.
Point right now. Company.
Well, but we all bought it ready. Let them take it.
And 51st sees it. They've turned down the hill first. You hear Hogg giving the orders as well. And the Confederates using the buildings as cover. So Winkler trying to get his guys out just enough to get some fire on these Yankees. This is typically opposite of what you see on this map, but you hear it. Both teams are now engaged. The Union engaged as well. And that line is turning red. 29 minutes in the battle. And 51st has said to hell with this, and here they go. Kentucky Battery leading the way. And 51st pouring into the side of the 18th North Carolina Tar Heels. And it looks like Florida swinging around to the right here. Hogg trying to get, oh, that's Polyhaw trying to get a flank on the actual Confederate line here. You see it.
Fire!
Oh, a lot of shadows dropping. And these Confederates are in a tight spot. That line is almost here, though. They got to hang on long enough to get that counterattack. Winkler's still alive. Oh, there's Todd. He's, well, no, that's not him. He must just be the admin floating around like me. Not a lot of Confederates left, but you heard it. The counterattack in effect. Winkler tried to get out of there, shot in the back of the head. 11 minutes, 50 seconds in this counterattack, but there are no Confederates left to hold this position. They have all left the area. So the Union able to do it, but we've got Confederates coming in behind. Look at this. 1st Virginia, Jenkins Brigade with the wraparound. 8th Florida taken by surprise. The flag going down, and now it's their turn to get shot to pieces. You see both American flags running back for the point of contention. But Jordy and the guys from the 1st Virginia getting back to this spot. Great flanking maneuver there. But they got to watch their flank because there's going to be more Union coming from that spot down the hill. And they're committing, 1st Virginia committing to the street. They're going to get flanked here if they're not careful.
On the left, boys. On the
They
left.
want that point of contention. You see the Union dropping down the hill here, using the stones as cover. And they're gobbling up that point of contention real quick.
Alright, and we are looking up.
About face.
About face,
Reload, boys.
There's a flag behind us.
Rebels behind us.
That's a friendlies. That's a friendlies.
That's friendly unit. Watch
They
out.
look great from here, my bad.
Eyes up.
And you got a lot of Union flooding in here. Confederates backed off in time, but do they have them in? Oh, you hear the hissing. That's your 51st coming up the hill. Venom and the boys. Floating into the 1st Virginia. Here comes Jenkins Brigade and Shum, but there's not a whole lot that they can do about this. It's a Yankee wave. Look at this Jenkins Brigade coming down the hill. Trying to put some pressure on the Union, but there's just too many fresh troops coming in right here. And the Confederate flag laying on the ground.
Hold these positions, gentlemen.
And they've done it. The 51st taking that corner back. And that blue line coming around quickly. I've lost Hogg. I don't know where he went. I guess, did he get back to his 8th Florida guys here? Yep, he did. So 8th Florida holding the street there on the point of contention. Going to try to get that counterattack washed away.
Nobody can go lower.
Look at the bodies, man.
Let's wait for them and take them down the road.
This is something you're going to get here. Okay, let's see if we can get a good picture of this.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe we'll get a thumbnail out of that one. Oh, you hear the huzzah? There's the counterattack, wiped away. 27:46 left in this battle. And the Union in a great position, but here come the Confederates one more time. Jenkins Brigade rushing into the flank of the 51st, while the 1st Virginia, or the 18th North Carolina, up on the top of the hill, putting fire down on them. Oh, and you heard it. The Tar Heels call for the charge. 51st in danger of getting overrun here. Will the Florida be able to come up in time? They can't see him from this position. Look at the carnage. We got Confederates coming in from both directions. There's Winkler using the pistol. 51st flag running for their life here.
Stop.
Shut the fuck
It's
up.
Fritsch. Oh man, that guy almost chased him all the way back to the Union flank here. All right, so is Florida in a good position? Well, they're up on the street.
Captain.
Front rank, take aim.
Front
Front
rank.
rank. No shots, I don't think.
No shots. There's only one guy.
Recover arms, recover arms.
Captain, I'll be on the crossroad behind us and watch the
Yeah,
road.
just keep an eye out behind you. Yeah.
That's a good call. Polly Haw doing some reconnaissance there.
Oh yeah, they're right
They're coming,
there.
boys.
It's just a scout. It's a scout. It's a scout. It's
Rear
Take
rank.
aim. Rear rank, take
Recover
aim.
arms, recover arms.
You see the Florida being smart here, not just wasting a bunch of ammo and letting those guys get a charge on them. And you see Winkler taking a look down the road here. He sees those guys.
Schneider.
Ja?
Die Treppe im Auge behalten, aber das machst
Bin
du
dabei.
eh schon.
Что, поднимаемся? JB, поднимаемся по лестнице.
Ja, das wird dann wohl
Oh,
die
Bluffface double.
All right, they're going to try to flank him here. You can see those guys going up the hill.
On the street directly at the cap point, Dishonor. Enemy unit.
Yes.
If
All
you
right,
can
you
flank
hear him
them,
telling
they are
Dishonor and the
directly
Jenkins
in front of us
Brigade.
on the street. If you can flank them, then we will follow you. They are currently aiming at us.
But they're going to have to watch out. The 51st is going to come up this hill real quick. Here they come. Look at the 51st. Don't forget about the snakes. Now they're playing the Obi-Wan Kenobi card with the high ground. Florida still trying to hold the cap point. And you've got Jenkins Brigade, 1st Virginia, getting ready for a charge on the Florida. Here they go. Let's follow the Confederates in. There's
Потише, сейчас будем их фланковать. Потише.
trying to be quiet. Let's see if they surprise them. Oh, they got their backs turned. Florida trying to leave the area. At the worst possible time, here come the Jenkins Brigade. They wanted to back up and get a better position. Oh, they've turned around in time. Jenkins kind of scattered out here. Florida getting some good shots, but you heard it. The Union now taking losses. And Jenkins Brigade stalled at 51st is not. 51st coming up the hill, wiping out the 18th North Carolina. Look at the bodies at this juncture. Jesus. It was a bloody war, folks. A bloody, bloody war. All right, so 51st.
Might be a good idea.
Now in a good position. 8th Florida also in a good position. Jenkins Brigade, what's left of them, not in a good position, and they are getting the hell out of that spot. Don't blame them for that. And they're kind of trying to coalesce at the top of the hill, but there's a lot of 51st down here with good cover. So Jenkins Brigade trying to get out of there. So the Confederates, another good attack, but not able to penetrate the Union line, and now the 8th Florida down here, near the point of contention,
I hear him on our right.
licking their wounds, waiting for the next charge by the Confederates.
Oh,
Captain's down.
Yeah, Captain is down.
Don't peek that, guys. Don't peek.
Guys, don't even peek.
And it's going to come from between these houses. You can hear them, don't peek.
Go in.
You got Confederates up the hill. 1st Virginia just waiting for a Union guy to show his head through one of those houses. And looks like 51st coming up the hill. They're not waiting for it. Here they go, the Serpents. Taking out those Jenkins Brigade boys.
Major's down. Hold charge, hold charge.
And you still hear the stabbing going on.
Oh, I guess so.
Jesus, man. Confederate flag laying on the ground here. Yep, lots of bodies. But Florida's still hanging on.
I mean, as long as we stay,
I died.
we don't die. So.
Where's the 51st? Are they behind
on the stairs.
They are spawning on main, so it means they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're not on the stairs now. They've run up the hill. But now the Confederates are coming back down. Sounds like Polyhaw was right. 51st on spawn. And the Confederates back down for their flag here. That's your mobile spawn point. You're going to want to keep it with you. So 51st with a couple really good charges here. Clearing out the area.
Then we'll just turn and shoot.
No, I think they have all 3 regiments up there.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I mean, we could find out.
You hear the 8th Florida trying to figure out a plan to get around these guys. And here you go. You've got your 18th North Carolina Tar Heels coming right back down to the spot again. Didn't get enough blood the first time, I guess. And we've also got more Confederates back at spawn coming this way as well. So a lot of action so far in this match. 8th Florida in a position trying to
Did you see what server said, Cap?
wait for them to show themselves. Here come the 51st up the hill one more time. And the Confederates trying to get some heat on them before they get up here close. But I don't think they're going to have much of an effect. Here comes Venom and the guys right away.
Incoming!
Incoming!
Oh! Venom doing it with the pistol. And 51st relentless coming up this hill.
Charge it, boys. Let's go.
Doing it over and over.
Let's get it, boys.
But the whole damn Confederate Army on this spot right here. See our boy Silver Smurfing running for it. And Florida's come up the hill as well in behind. So you see they're putting heat in from the other side.
I'm ready. Up on the right face.
Right.
Double quick forward march.
Double quick.
Behind us.
It sounds like Hog might be dead. Polyhaw in command. Trying to get up this hill here, but this is the edge of the map, man.
It's one guy.
Spotted by company, at ready.
At the ready.
Take aim.
Take aim.
Make sure everyone is standing. Fire. Load.
Now, if they can hold this kind of spot here
Got a couple guys behind
and
us
let the
shooting at us.
51st come in from the other side, they can really sandwich these guys good, but 51st having to respawn here. Ooh, artillery coming in, almost hitting their own guys. And Florida throwing volleys into these Confederates. A lot of smoke here, hard to see. You see the Floridians using the corner. And now the Union is breaking. Wow, the Confederates really taking a lot of heat and giving it back to these Union guys. If they can take the point of contention now like they did earlier, they'll win this match. So the Union in a real tough spot with 18 minutes and 19 seconds to go. They're going to have to really pull a rabbit out of the hat to be able to take this one back from the Confederates. So those charges up the hill by the 51st, very impressive, but costing a lot of tickets, obviously. Oh, and here come the Florida. Wow, Florida coming in against the whole Confederate Army. This is going to be interesting.
Flag got away.
They're pushing through. There's still a lot of Confederates here. And most of them on the point of contention. Look at this. They see it. They want that point of contention. They want it now. But the Florida have done it. They've pushed the Confederates off the stone steps. Can they get back to the point of contention in time? 51st already here.
Keep flooding those gaps. Far well.
51st New York, at this point, the only thing standing between the Union and a loss. Right here at the point of contention. Whoop.
They are leaving.
And they've done it. They've pretty much wiped out these Confederates.
Enemy north-northwest. Down the street.
Back to the staircase.
And the Florida up here on the stone wall now.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back to the points. We're breaking now.
And Hog knows it. He's feeling the heat. He knows he's got to get back to that point of contention. And you can see a lot of Confederates here. If the Florida can come in from this side, they might be able to get a surprise on these guys. But right now, there's a lot of Confederates in this spot. And they just need to hold it for a little while longer to get that counterattack in effect. So yeah, Florida's going to have to get down here. And here they come. Hog and the Floridians in behind the Confederates. They don't see them yet. All right, a couple of them saw it. And they've turned around. This will give the 51st a little bit of time to get up the hill if they choose to. So the Floridians putting pressure on the Confederates at the point of contention. Ooh. You see the 51st taking heavy losses there too. Ooh, you see that bullet just missing Winkler's head. And you hear it. Both sides are now breaking. The Union have brought it back, and here come the 51st. The Snakes are coming back to the point of contention. These Confederates are not going to be able to hold this spot for long. You see the flag already starting to waver. Winkler starting to back off. And the Confederates are having to fall back. You see, though, the Florida in dire straits as well. Florida's gone. Oh, Jenkins Brigade came back.
There's more coming in, actually. Never mind.
But the Union has done it. They've got the point of contention back here.
Fuck you, boy. Yeah, you spawned into hell, boy. Hold, boys, hold, reform.
All right, the Union flag on the ground. That belonged to the 8th Florida. Oh, I heard fire by... That's Hog's voice. Fire by company. Here they are. Florida back in action. Ooh, flagman going down. That's the 51st. Don't fire into your own men, boys.
Fall back.
Fall back.
So some confusion on the Rebel line and the Union line as well.
Just die.
So Florida trying to get their flag back. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at the fire. I think that's all coming from the 51st. So a lot of team killing here on accident. So Florida shot up by their own men, it looks like. Maybe not. Maybe some of those were Confederate bullets. Speaking of Confederates, here we go. 1st Virginia swinging back around again. So the Union in a good spot here, but man, it's going to be tight. Both teams are now breaking. 13 minutes left to go. These guys are just killing the shit out of each other. And Florida coming back to the point of contention, but with all the smoke and confusion, it's hard for the 51st to know who's the enemy and who are their friends.
All right, scooch a little more left. Just remember this, please. And you see the Virginia up on the rocks here.
They can see the Florida. Oh, it looks like Hog got shot in the head. Great shot. Was that Hog? Yeah, it was. Polyhaw's in command now. Jeez. This guy just likes hockey.
Front rank sneaking.
Hello again.
All right, so this time they figure they're going to come in and greet the 51st New York as not to shoot the shit out of each other.
Squad, 2 ranks on my left.
Yeah.
So Union in a pretty good spot with 12 minutes left.
Yes, sir.
Aye.
And Hog's back in as well.
Aye. Moving. On the road. On the road.
And you hear the guys trying to make a plan of defense here. At some point, you're going to get final push. And we got guys coming in from the backside. Ah, there it is. Last stand for the Union. Last stand. 18th North Carolina peeking through the house here. And the last stand engaged. So the Union going to have to hold together here. One more time.
If we do so,
And the Confederates really making a hard push here. Oh, 18th North Carolina coming through the houses.
It's costing us points.
And I don't see a whole lot of Union facing them.
I might take that.
Macht die Rücksicherung.
18, ceasefire, reload.
Ceasefire. No.
Here Winkler trying to get ready for a push here.
Where's JP?
18. Kommt hier runter. Wir chargen über die rechte Seite.
They want to charge.
I don't know German, but I know charge, and I think he's got a feeling that Winkler and the boys are going to come for the line. I heard it. There's the charge. 18th North Carolina Tar Heels coming for the point of contention. Flooding through. But the 8th Florida down the hill here, sending fire up into the Tar Heels. And we've also got more 18th North Carolina coming in the other side. Smoke and confusion. 10 minutes left in the match. And the whole Confederate Army on the point of contention late. And that blue line is starting to bleed away with the Union in last stand. This does not bode well for the Blue Bellies. And the Confederates with the high ground, pouring lead down into the Union. But the 8th Florida trying to hold on. And Schumer or Shum coming down trying to do it himself. Polyhaw's still alive. I see a lot of names, but a lot of dead bodies here, so this is a server glitch. Man, 1st Virginia's here, Jenkins Brigade, the whole Union Army. They're about to take this battle. Unless the Union can do something special real quick, but I don't know what they've got left with the last stand. There ain't a whole lot of Union left here. I think the Confederates have done it. There's one pocket of resistance back here.
Come on, boys. Y'all just sat to the side. Let's get it.
51st, Turnling, and the Kentucky Battery. Oh, my God. These Confederates have done it. And you can see all the names here, but they're all dead. Look at this. All the names. But all those guys are dead. There's only 2 or 3 Union left here.
God fucking damn it.
Winkler calling for the surrender. Oh, don't believe him. He'll execute you.
We have tobacco.
Where is he, below us?
Wow, they're just looking for the last few Union troops here. There are not many left. Sergeant Jackson. Oh, oh God. I'm not calling any more names. That's just going to lead to them getting shot to death. And they still got the Kentucky Battery up top. And that's it. It is a Confederate victory. Wow, congratulations to the Confederates for a well-fought victory. That was more entertaining than I thought it would be, but of course, watching is more fun than fighting in those maps. But if you enjoyed that, hit the like button, consider subscribing. Until next time, my name is Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.